Pour the roast, let's talk about the day. Laughing even if it goes astray.
Welcome to?
Well, I thought it was funny!
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
G'day, folks. The time is 10:40 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on the 13th of July, 2026. Now, of course, that means it must be the 14th for my time-traveling friends on the other side of the world there, those folks down under in Australia. Big hello to every single one of you, no matter where you're from, but a really big hello to that city with the most group members worldwide, and that city being Melbourne, Australia. I hope everybody's doing good, no matter where you are. I'm Lee. I'm the guy who started the community. Well, I thought it was funny. You folks are you, and you folks are the reason we're funny. Why do I know that? Well, I wouldn't want to be anyone else if I was funny, so that's an assumption. And that thing about us being funny, well, we weren't until you got here. So I'm gonna cheers you. So cheers to you for making us funny. It's kind of a rough start, but hey, I hope you're doing fantastic. Before we go anywhere, can you do me a favor, friends? Can you hit that like, subscribe, thumbs up button, whatever it might be? Can you click that for me right now, please and thank you? If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. And if you're on Facebook and you haven't done this yet, please hit that follow. I'm trying to get to 500 followers. Thank you so very much, folks. No matter what, if you did that or not, thank you so very much. But I really hope you did. It's a simple thing, and it goes a long way to helping me, apparently. So thank you. And what are y'all doing? Have you got some photos you want to share? Have you got any stories you want to share? What are y'all doing? Where the hell am I from? Sorry about that. But have you got any photos you want to share? Any stories? I want to hear from you, folks. Why don't you leave a comment on today's video? You can attach photos to that comment. I want to see photos of your pets, maybe videos. If you got videos, send those to pets@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. I want to see photos, videos, stories. I want to hear about you. And I got a triple dog, triple cat, triple hog, triple bat dare out there right now for you to send in photos of your pets. I think that would be awesome. I'm always showing my pets. Why? Because I love animals. Let's see some pet photos, please. Videos, once again, you can send those to pets@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. But once again, you can also send your photos there too. And what was I saying? Oh, so I'm daring you folks to do that. My mom sent in a fantastic photo of Rufus. This is her golden doodle. He is such a sweetheart. His name is Rufus, but this is him proving that when you have a pet dog, you don't really have any privacy. There he is. He's such a good boy. He never barks. He goes like, oh, like a little chuff once in a while when he wants your attention, but he doesn't bark, and he's just a great dog. So let's see your pets, please. Photos or videos, pets@wellithoughitwasfunny.com, please. Alrighty. What else is going on? Wendy and I yesterday went to go see the new horror movie Evil Dead Burn, and holy smokes, that movie is gory. That was a great horror movie. We both enjoyed it. I'm still up in the air as to how good of a Evil Dead movie I think it is, but hey, we enjoyed it. We were on the edge of our seat for a whole bunch of it. So yeah, it was a great afternoon. And then after that, we went for dinner. We went to Matador Pizza, a place we like to go quite often. We had a great pizza. I had a cheese pizza. That's a photo of my cheese pizza. And Wendy had pepperoni and sausage. I think it's Italian sausage. And always good. It's such a great place for pizza. And they've got great steak too. Just a great menu all around. Good service. Not a commercial because they don't even know I exist and they're not paying me. So just letting you know, if you're in Calgary in the Northwest and you want some good food, that's a great place. Matador Pizza. I think it's Matador Steak and Pizza, but it's so good. Yeah, that's what we did yesterday. Today, I've got to mail. I really got to get that rear spoiler for a Kia that my buddy Paul has paid for. I got to send it off to him via probably Canada Post. It's going to Australia, just outside of Sydney. It's the most awkward thing ever. Now it came in packaged horribly. Why do I have it? Sorry, I don't have a Kia that I'm selling parts from. the seller was in Canada. The one piece that he needs, the one person selling it was in Canada, and they weren't shipping to Australia. He found it on eBay, so he asked me if he could get it sent to me, and then I would send it to him. So that's the reason why I even have it. No problem at all. Of course, good friend of mine. Of course, I'd do that for him. But it came in packaged horribly. So I had to repackage it. Then I cut myself packaging it up. So I think I got it finally in a state that it'll make it from here to Australia. Yes, I just finished this just before recording this video. It's one of the reasons why this video is late, actually. There you go. You can see how horrible that packaging is. So unwieldy. It's crazy. But it's ready to go, I think. So I'm going to go and find out how much this is going to... I think it's going to be a ridiculously expensive item to ship. But we'll find out. And Godspeed this package. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get it out of the house. Not because... Well, because it's sitting there in our foyer and it looks awful. And this is on me. I should have had this done last week. But I think it's on its way out today. So happy to have that out of the house. All right, so that's what's happening in my life, my friends. So exciting, eh? Saw that movie yesterday. Really fun. I guess I should have showed the graphic there. See, look, Evil Dead Burn. It was fun, really fun. Probably going to see it again this week with my buddy Mitch because he hasn't seen it. He's a big horror fan, and I've got some scene points I can use where I can get in for basically free. It's just it's one of these loyalty card things that can get me free movies if I want it. So that's what I'm going to do later on in the week. I believe that'll be Friday afternoon probably. So yeah, that's what's happening with me. What's happening with you? Remember, you can leave a comment. You can send that stuff. You can send your photos. Doesn't matter if it's pets or not. I just want to see it. You can send photos and videos to pets@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. I just want to hear from you, friends. Let's make this the funniest city on the internet, which we are, the friendliest city on the internet, by getting to know one another. And I really love animals, and I'd love to see your animals. Also want to know what's your favorite movies, favorite funny movies, what's your favorite funny TV shows. Hey, since I just saw a horror movie, what's your favorite horror movie of all time? If you even do horror movies. I totally get a lot of people don't, and this is not a horror video. This is a comedy group that we're part of, right? Well, comedy group, you know what I mean. So yeah, if you've got a favorite horror movie, I want to hear it. If you've got a favorite funny movie, I want to hear it. Leave a comment on today's video, please. Absolutely would love that. So from that, my friends, I think we're going to try to transition, since I don't have an awkward segue video yet, to our featured posts. I've got a featured post from Bob Pease. I've got a featured post from Chris Chiarlo. I hope I'm saying that right. One from Lizzie Grin, our top poster on both groups. We've got two groups, my friends. And Marion Cisco. This guy's posting more and more all the time, just making it up to the top of the charts. I don't even know what that means. But I'll tell you what, we are going to start off with Bob Pease's post. Let me bring those up right away here. I think this is funny. I hope you do too. And you either know it or you don't know what this is. I'm not going to explain it. I just like to talk. Thanks, Bob. Next one is for Chris Chiarlo. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. And then our third one is from Lizzie Grin, our top poster, folks. That's right, on both of our groups. Yeah, we've got two groups. All right. Thank you, Lizzie. And fourth, final, but not least at all, is from Marion Cisco. Thank you, Marion. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Bob. And thank you to you, folks. Thank you so very much for all the funny stuff you share. You know, we've got over 950,000 people in these two communities. One's about 933,000 and change. The other one is over 18,000. Amazing. These numbers are incredible. And, and even crazier, with those numbers, we have 1.5 million visitors on average. That's right, 1.5 million people on average each day visit these communities of ours, this community of ours, to find something to make them laugh. And you provide that. And what do I do in return? I provide you with some bad jokes. I still remember my initial disappointment when I found out that a goblet was a wine glass and not a small goblin. My buddy went to the doctor because he woke up invisible. It's been hours and he's still waiting to be seen. What's Whitney Houston's favorite type of coordination? Her and I bought a ceiling fan the other day. What a complete waste of time. All he does is stand there looking at it saying, "Oh, I love how you stippled it." What's better than Ted Danson? Ted dancing and singing. I hope you got a laugh or two out of those, my friends. I gotta thank Douglas Cumston for the first joke, and the next four, I don't know where I got them from. If you know where they came from, let me know in a comment on this video. And if you've got some jokes you want me to tell, leave those as a comment on this video, or send them to me via email at jokes@wellithoughtitwasfunny.com. I want to tell your jokes, folks. And you know, I'm here 4 days a week with a fresh batch of these stale jokes just for you, my friends. If you're getting a laugh or two out of them and you'd like to show your appreciation, please consider dropping a buck or two in our tip jar at donate.wellithoughtitwasfunny.com. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you can help us keep the lights on, keep our joke machine rolling, and keeping our imaginary cow fed. My friends, you know what I really want? I want you folks to keep laughing. Want to help us out and look good at the same time? Head over to store.wellithoughtitwasfunny.com, where we've got t-shirts, hoodies, 3/4 sleeve rock shirts, we got coffee cups, we've got to-go cups, we've got stickers. Check it out today, folks. That's store.wellithoughtitwasfunny.com. Oh, I'm still calling out to any of you folks that would like to perform. You like to tell your own jokes. Don't have me telling your jokes. You want to tell your jokes? Send that video to jokes@wellithoughtitwasfunny.com. That would be amazing. Audio or video. If you did it on an audio cassette or a video cassette, I would try my best to make that work, and I would make a video of me making that work, my friends. Just have to contact me. Direct message me and I would get your mailing address. Now, I don't expect you to do it, but I dare you to do that. That would be so amazing, folks. What's also amazing is just how many people are laughing because of the stuff you're sharing. Thank you so very much for making this community of ours so successful. I never expected it to be like this. I was amazed when we hit 1,000 people here. Now, sorry, my phone rang. Yeah, I was just amazed when we had 1,000 people here, friends. Now we're at 950,000 plus. That's incredible, and it's because you folks have made it that funny. And thank you so very much. Cheers to you, my friends, for making us once again the funniest city on the internet. Population us, funny people in a funny place. I'm gonna drink my coffee. With that, my friends, I think we're going to call it a day. I'm going to be back in a couple of days, hopefully. That'll be Friday for me and Saturday for you folks on the other side of the world. All of you folks in Australia, I hope you're all doing fantastic. Once again, have a great couple of days. And in the meantime and between time, keep laughing.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny.
Well, I thought 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 it was funny.